Here are the 3 best AI avatar websites that you can use to generate your own avatar to create videos for your business, for YouTube, or anything else you can think of. Now, I chose these 3 websites specifically because they have a free demo that actually allows you to use the product, so that way you can actually test before you buy to make sure that it's something that you want to use. I feel like that's very important, so that's why I thought these were just the best, and they just happen to be the most high quality services anyway. So let's get started with the first website, which is HeyGen. Now, HeyGen has a lot of features that really allow you to customize and just make the perfect video for whatever your needs are. And they also have things outside of just video making. They have more of like a live chat support, and they also have like an AI voice generator. So they have a lot of different options here, but we're going to be specifically focusing on the AI avatar for this video. So we're going to hop over to the AI studio, which is going to allow us to pretty much just pick whatever we want as far as templates go. And you can also just create with just a generic like blank background, but I'm going to use a template just because it'll help speed up the process a little bit. So I think I'm going to go with this KPI presentation one. So you click it and you get a preview of what it can look like. And then if you like this specific template, you can just hit create with AI Studio. Now, what's really cool about HeyGen specifically is basically it's PowerPoint and like Adobe Premiere Pro combined into one, because each section is treated like a slide almost, and you can have a talking avatar over that slide. So this is really good for like business presentations or more informational style videos. And it's just pretty intuitive to use, I've found. So by default, we already have this avatar picked out, but if you want, you can scroll through the list of avatars and find one if you're using the trial without this premium icon, and then you can just click it and switch it out. So let's say we wanted a more like professional look, so we could just hit Derek in a suit. And there we go. We have Derek in a suit here instead of the other person. Now, next over here is the tab for script. So you can come in here and see everything that is going to be said. Now, this is just from the template, but if you want, you can drop in your own thing and have it here. And I'm only going to edit this first section here just to keep it a little quick. And you can also change the voice up here, so the voice does not depend on the avatar. You can have a completely different avatar and voice for your specific needs. Next on this sidebar is the text, where you can drag in either some of these text templates or just a generic title or subtitle. And if you picked a template that already had some text and you like the placement and stuff, you just want to change it, just double click on it and then you can type whatever you want. And so if I have this as my title, but oh, I actually don't want this here, just hit the delete button and you're good to go. Now, that's not all you can do. You can hit this element button and you can add stickers or photos or music. All of that is found in this element page. And this is just stuff that they happen to have on hand. If you want to upload your own, you go to assets over here and upload asset, and you can upload whatever you want. So now that I have everything how I like it, I'm going to hit this submit button to render it out and see how it turned out. And since I'm on the trial, it's going to give me a little bit of a warning here saying I only have 1 credit, and to render it, it's going to take half a credit. So do I want to do this? So I'm just going to hit submit because yes, I'm doing it to show you. And then from there, you'll be brought to your video tab, and you see I have a few others here that I was testing with. And it's just going to take some time to load because, you know, it's rendering out this video. So obviously it's going to take some time to load. But honestly, it doesn't take that long. It's already 42% and it's only been less than a minute. So it doesn't take that long. Granted, this is a pretty short video, but, you know, it's still pretty reasonable. And there we go. It's already done. So let's go ahead and hit this play button and see what happens.
Welcome. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, exploring its transformative impact on our lives and industries.
I think that turned out really nicely. I think the voice, probably should have chosen a better voice for that. But other than that, I think just the image and the video, I just think the whole thing turned out really nicely and it looks very professional. Now, the next AI avatar site that I want to show you is called Hour One. Now, this has a very similar interface to HeyGen, so I'm just going to go over to templates and then choose a template to edit and make a voice from. So I think this one looks good, so I'm going to hit this one and then just use template. And then we're going to be brought to this studio page. And then I'm just going to paste in my text here, and I'm not going to use these other 2 text fields. So I'm just going to hit the delete button on these. And then we can go over here to the right to see the customization options that we have. So it's already by default on the content page, but we can hit layout to choose how we want this to be structured. So right now it's just on this first one, but we can click this one and it will automatically update. And there we go, it's updated here. Then if we go back to the content page, we can replace the media that is displayed in the background here. So if you wanted to have a screen recording or another kind of video, you can put that right here very easily. And then if you want, you can even add a title here and it'll show up right here. Now let's say you liked the template behind it, but you didn't care for the avatar. You can go over to the avatar page and just pick, whatever avatar you'd like to use. And then you can even choose if they're neutral, friendly, or some will have others. I think I'm just gonna stick with Tammy here, but change her to friendly. And then you can go change the voices as well. Or they have a ton of other like styles you can change, or if you have the brand stuff set up, or music, or template, they have a lot of options for customization. But once you're happy with what you have, you can hit this create video button, and then a loading screen will pop up, and that'll render out. And there we go, it's finished rendering. Let's go ahead and check out how it did.
Welcome. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, exploring its transformative impact on our lives and industries.
So yeah, I felt like that did a great job. I think there's definitely a sense of like realism with the camera moving, so it definitely feels more of like a higher end production, not just like someone sitting, in front of a webcam talking, but there's different templates to get different feels, so you'll just have to play around with it. Now, the final site that we're going to be checking out today is called Colossyan, and this one by far has the most generous free trial because when you sign up, you get 14 days for free to just mess around with the software. You don't have credits or anything. You just get 14 days, which is very nice. Now, this has a very similar interface to the other one, so I'm just going to go ahead and over to templates because you know what we're doing. Now from the templates page, I'm just going to pick one. I think this one looks good. And then you're going to be brought into this studio where you can pretty much edit everything and it looks very much like a PowerPoint presentation. So I'm just going to input my text prompt here and delete the other stuff. And like you would expect, you can go up here and click on the text and edit it to whatever you would like. And pretty much everything on this screen is editable aside from, the watermark because you got to pay to remove it. But other than that, you can add or remove pretty much anything on here. So if you want to remove that logo, boom, it's gone. Now, what I really like about this site is that you have so much customization with the avatars themselves. So right now, this is just a front view, but if you want it to be like a side front, you can edit that, or a side back, you can edit that, and you can even flip it around. I like front just because that's what, we're going to stick with for this one. But you can also choose full body, shoulder, or bubble. And you just have a lot of customization options with this one specifically. Now, let's say we want to change the avatar and I don't know, let's just go Ryan Formal. He also has all of those customizations. So I think what I want to do is move him up a little bit. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit, move this back up. Maybe he's covering just a little bit of the text and boom, I really like how this turned out. Now you'll notice on this other slide, it's still this other person. So we can go back over here, click on the avatar and hit apply to all scenes and it's just going to update. Now they also have a background tab over here where you can change the background. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we could go with a picture, maybe a landscape. I don't know. I guess that's not very appropriate for this. Maybe this one. Nah, I like the black. Let's just go back to the black. Now you can also add any shapes or any media or any text or any music or a transition or a quiz, which is coming soon. And there's even comments. So it very much looks like this is going to be something that you could even have like maybe online classes where it's interactive with quizzes or comments. So they're definitely adding a lot of cool features to this one. Now there are quite a lot of slides here. But I don't need this many, so I'm just going to delete these. For some reason, as soon as I delete a scene, it gives me this error, but you just refresh and then it'll take you back. So now that I only have one scene here, I can go ahead and render it out and we can check it out. And you get quite a lot of options when going to generate. You can have it generate subtitles or you can choose the resolution. I'm just going to choose 720 because that'll give me the fastest generation time at 6 minutes. And then it'll definitely be a lower video file. So yeah, you get a lot of customization here. Let's go ahead and start the generation. And there we go. It's going to show up in your generated videos tab on the side here. And once it's done processing, we'll check it out. And there we go. It's now finished. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, for some reasons, not wanting to show me the video on the site, so I went ahead and downloaded it and I'm going to play it for you.
Welcome. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, exploring its transformative impact on our lives and industries.
So I think that did an amazing job. It looks great. Obviously, the quality is pretty bad because I turned down the quality significantly on the downloads. That way it would render a little faster. But overall, I think Colossyan is a great option and definitely one you should consider. But either way, all three of these have a free trial, so you can go try them out and see which one's the perfect fit for you. And to discover more cool AI tools like these, check out our website at ai-search.io.